Hi guys, so welcome back to Rydeus-The channel. Welcome to video 8 in the Freedom series. In this video, we want to talk about some of those things that we need to overcome if we have to make room in our lives for financial well-being. So we're going to talk about 4 things that we need to overcome. We need to get a handle on if we want to progress to financial well-being in this episode. Now, the first thing we need to overcome is laziness. And what is laziness? It's an unwillingness to exert effort or to do those things, to use energy to do those things that would produce the results that we're after. That unwillingness to do that. Now, what would cause you to be lazy? You need to identify what is behind your laziness. Some of us, we are lazy because we just don't have energy, because perhaps we're not nourishing our body well. The type of foods that we are eating, we're not having meals at specific times during the day. We eat whenever we feel to. We get a rush, a sugar rush, and then it dissipates and causes us to feel low energy. So low energy could be a source of your laziness. Not sleeping properly could be another source of your laziness. You're staying up at different hours, going to bed, perhaps getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And of course, when it's time to be active, you're not as active as you should be or alert as you should be because you didn't get adequate sleep. So that might be a cause of laziness. An unstructured day is also a cause of laziness. Not having structure to your day, doing whatever you feel like whenever you feel like it. Even though you're home because of the pandemic restrictions, or if you're working from home, you still should try to add structure to your day. It gives you that sense of motivation to get up and behave in a particular way at a particular time. It increases your productivity to structure your day. Another thing that could be causing your laziness is that you don't have goals that energize you. Set yourself some goals that energize you, and we'll be talking about that going forward. Setting a goal for financial well-being. So set some goals to overcome laziness. Another thing that we have to overcome is being an idler. And we idle in different ways. Different people idle in different ways. So for some of us, it's playing PS4, PS5. For some, it's on social media. Now, we have to try to prevent that kind of social media addiction, that addictive way that we always want to be knowing what's going on Instagram, what's going on WhatsApp, what's going on Facebook, or whatever social media program you may be fascinated by. You have to take time away from those things in order to give time to your goal. You have to overcome that kind of behavior. One of the things we like to do is mind other people's business. We always want to be in other people's business, and if we're in other people's business, it means that we are taking time away from our own business. So overcome that tendency to, first thing on mornings, you want to be on social media just checking up what's going on with others, or even what's going on in the world. You need to focus. So you need to overcome that tendency for social media. A third thing we need to overcome is being everything to everybody, always trying to please everybody. There's no way to please everybody. You can't be everything to everybody every time. You have to identify those individuals that you're prepared to say yes to, those you're prepared to say no to, and those you're prepared to say maybe to. You can't do everything for everybody. The surest way to be able to do nothing for yourself is to try to please everybody else. You're allowing your mouth to break your back by saying yes, even though you don't have the time. Even though you're overworked, you're still saying yes because you want to be a pleaser. You want to be a pleaser to everybody. So you need to overcome that as well. Another thing you need to overcome is being a busybody. And a busybody is the direct opposite of the idler. You're involved in so many things. You have work, you have class, you have personal development training, you have recreational activities. You're booked solid every waking hour of the day. And when you're booked solid every waking hour of the day, you don't have time for personal development. So you tend to overlook your health. You tend to overlook relationships. And when you overlook your health and your relationships and these other areas, you tend to put stress on yourself. And when you put stress on yourself, you cannot focus on your goals, on your financial well-being goals. So in this video, the message is, if you want time to focus on your financial well-being, if you want to improve your financial well-being, you're going to have to overcome certain tendencies that you have, certain behaviors that you have. You're going to have to get rid of those behaviors. You're going to have to get rid of laziness. You're going to have to get rid of idling and your addiction to social media. You're going to have to get rid of wanting to please everybody. And you're going to have to get rid of that tendency to be a busybody, because you have to be able to prioritize. There's a saying that goes like this: the things that matter most must never be held at the mercy of the things that matter least. When you're a busybody, you're just doing whatever. Some people say you're majoring in the minor, doing a lot of little things, but not necessarily doing those things that would work in the direction of your goals. So, until the next video, be unstoppable.